welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have crazy blue eyeshadow on, and I'm just not sure how I feel about it, but I got a lot of blues to pan this year, so we're going with wild and crazy blue eyeshadow. Today I am bringing you my BYOP update, that is Build Your Own Palette. Dana and I created this as a theme for Fantastic Ladies Pan That Palette. It did not win, but we wanted to do it anyway because we kind of like doing our own thing sometimes, and we wanted to, I guess, kind of have rules that weren't necessarily Pan That Palette worthy. I mean, we submitted it as if it was a Pan That Palette, but our current rules are not exactly how it goes with a standard Pan That Palette. Normally you try to finish those, and we are not necessarily trying to finish all of our shades. We have chosen 9 shadows, and we have literally built our own palettes. I'm pulling my own hair here. I have mine in this magnetic palette, and I personally am just trying to hit pan on my shades, and once I hit pan on a shade, I'm going to be rolling it out. I know that Dana started with some that already have pan on them, and she's going to be attempting to finish those shades. Some she's going to attempt to hit pan on and roll them out. Some she's going to attempt to finish and roll out. So it's kind of, you know, however you want to do it. I know Misty has joined in, and I believe she is also only attempting to hit pan. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure she's just trying to hit pan. This started on January 1st. We had our intro on the 3rd, but it officially started on January 1st. And it really doesn't have an end date because it's not technically a Pan That Palette. I mean, it kind of sort of is, only it's not. It's the same, only different. You understand, right? We are going to be doing this for however long we feel like doing it. And when we don't feel like doing it anymore, then we're probably going to stop. But I have a feeling this is going to be going on for a while because it's very convenient to be able to roll in just random shades here or there that might coordinate with whatever Pan That Palette you happen to be working on for, you know, whatever. I don't know what I'm going to be panning next year yet. Surprise, surprise. And if I keep this going, if I have a few shades that I'm not feeling the love for and I just need to find something to coordinate with it, I can just roll it right into this palette and, you know, make it work for me. So that being said, I brought in 9 shades, obviously, into the intro, and I actually have one that is rolling out, and I'm very, very happy about that because that means I have one more pan, and it's making my collection look even more loved. I like that too. All right, so this is the shade right here that I hit pan on. I will show a close-up of this. It is the Coastal Scents Hot Pot in Timeless Taupe. I primarily use this on my brows, which is why the pan is so central and looks like, it almost looks like I just chiseled right down into it, but I use a fairly stiff brow brush for it. It's a Bare Minerals brow brush. I've had it for a very long time, and I like it, and so yeah, that's just what it does. It's a very firm, stiff bristle, so that's why it looks like that. But it's pan. I'm going to take it. That is just going to go right back into my collection, and it may or may not be worked on next year. I'm not sure. I have a lot of shades that I didn't really touch, so I'm only going to talk about the ones that I did. The one that is all over my lids today that is super bright, like in your face, that is another Coastal Scents Hot Pot, and this is in the shade Blue Hawaiian. It looks a little strange and discolored in the center, and that is because I used it wet. I used a little setting spray with it, and when I dipped back into it, I had some on my brush, so that's why it looks a little funky in there. But I do have a nice little dip, and I don't think I'm going to have panning this by the next update, but as long as I keep making good progress on it, because you guys know how I feel about blue eyeshadow, just progress. That is kind of like my motto this year, progress over perfection, and I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. The next one I used only once, another Coastal Scents Hot Pot, because I started with all hot pots. This is in Marmalade. It is a bright, crazy orange, and yeah, I only used this once. I did enjoy it. It is very pigmented, but yeah, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a long while. This one doesn't even look like I used it, but I did use it once. And this is Neon Bright Pink. It is exactly what its name implies. I used this to blend out the purple look that I had on a few videos ago. And yeah, it just doesn't even look like I touched the eyeshadow, but I did. I promise you I did. And then the last one that I had progress on, you can actually see a little bit of a dip there towards the one side. This is Black Cherry, or no, Blackberry. I don't know why I always want to call it Black Cherry. It's Blackberry. And I did try this in my brows a few times. It was just a little too dark. So I'm going to switch it up, and I'm only going to be using this on like my eyelids for like my outer corners or to set eyeliner or something like that, because it's just way too dark for my brows. All right, that is what I have finished, what I have made some progress on. So I need to roll in a new eyeshadow, and I have chosen a new eyeshadow, and the color is very similar to what has rolled out. This is from the BH Cosmetics Bubs Beauty B palette, obviously depotted, and this is in the shade Genuine, however you want to pronounce it. And I'm going to attempt to try this in my brows because it is a satin, but I feel like I can get away with it because I do use a tinted brow gel. So we'll see. If it doesn't work, then I'll just use it on my eyes. Not a big deal. But that is the one that I'm going to attempt to work on and see if I can make some good progress on that one. When I was going over my palette as a whole, I noticed one thing. I have 3 neutral shades. I have this shade up here, and the brown that I just rolled out, and a new one that I rolled in that is similar in color, and then this dark brown down at the bottom. I only have 3 neutrals in here, and the rest are very colorful eyeshadows. I think I'm going to keep it that way for now because who doesn't want a little color in their life? I mean, I know there's some people that don't wear color, and I kind of go like back and forth. Some days I want color, some days I want neutral. Just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. So, and I do have neutrals elsewhere in projects, so I kind of like this, having 2/3 of this being bright, colorful colors. So I think that's what I'm gonna keep from, from here on out. And odds are, like with this brown shade that I rolled out and rolled in, I'm probably going to keep rolling in something similar as I hit pan on them, because I have so many browns that can be used in my brows, and I really would like to just hit pan on a bunch of those. So my goal is kind of to hit pan on one of them every single month so that I can roll a new one in, and that means I could get through 12 of this type of shade this year, theoretically. That would be nice. That would be really nice. So we're just going to keep playing with it and see if I can hit some more pans. And yeah, I really want to have a pan to roll out for next update. That is my goal, to have a pan every single update for you guys. All right, definitely go check out Dana and Misty. They started this project with me from the very beginning. Again, it was loosely created by myself and Dana. She's Eyeshadow Junkie at Heart on Instagram. We are not new to the BYOP thing. Lots of people build their own palettes, and we just kind of made our own little rules for it and turned it into an ongoing project. So if you want to join in, let me know in the comments, or let Misty know, or let Dana know on Instagram. Doesn't matter. Just let one of us know, and we'll get you in our description boxes so that other people can find you. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.